I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to cover what I eat for breakfast. I'm going to show you how I make it, and then how to track macros, because although counting calories is important, it doesn't tell you anything about how balanced your diet should be. For example, 1,500 calories a day, you could eat 4 slices of chocolate cake or 375 strawberries, neither of which would be healthy. I'm going to explain how to calculate the amount of calories that you need each day, but then the macros within that, which are your proteins, fats, and carbs. I'm also going to do a weight and body fat update. I'll chuck in a few workout videos from my back day and a physique update. Alright, good morning guys. It is now the 5th of October and we are going to be doing a video on macros. So first of all, I just want to say that I've got to speak quite quiet because my dad's upstairs sleeping. He's just done night shift, so he'll be sleeping throughout today. So I'll try and keep my voice down. But to update you, I've done a week now of my cut, so today's the first day of week 2. It's going so well. Like, I have felt hungry throughout the day, but I've chosen meals that have been able to fill me up, but haven't been calorically dense, so they've been like low calorie meals. I'm used to eating about 4 big meals a day. I've just made them a bit smaller and less like high in fat, if you know what I mean. So that's what I've been doing, that's my strategy at the moment, and it's been going so well. I'm actually going to show you the meal that I just ate for breakfast. Wait until the water heats up. I've got a teaspoon of stevia and a bit of Himalayan salt as well. Finished, and I'm just going to make a green tea. So that is my breakfast complete. That's everything I have. So I've got the omelette with the ham and the extra egg, and then the oats, cinnamon and honey, and the green tea to help with your metabolism and burning fat. So I've just calculated the macros for this meal, and they're really good. So the protein is 70 grams, the carbs is 54, and fats is 25. Not to mention, if you want, you can add like a scoop of protein to the oats, just to make it more like high in protein. Add like an extra 30 grams of protein, but that's up to you. I prefer, to try and not to have the protein shakes just because they are a lower quality of protein, so that's personal preference. I also usually add some strawberries to the oats. But today I'm just going to have this grapefruit here for its health benefits. That's another thing I was going to say, like the protein, the carb, keeping track of all that, that's important, but you've also got to think about your macros and that vitamins and minerals. And obviously grapefruit is one of the most healthy fruits. Spinach is really, really good for you. Green tea is really good. Cinnamon's really healthy. So you've got to think about adding these other things that may not be high in protein or have any caloric value, but they give you a lot of vitamins and minerals and keep you healthy. Today, in this video, I'm going to cover the macros that I'm actually having and how to calculate your own macros. When I started tracking my calories, that's when I saw the biggest growth. What I use personally is MyFitnessPal. It's an app on your phone, and you can just scan the barcodes of each item of food that you eat, or you can search for the food from that bit of rice. And then for the chicken macros, it's the amount of calories that you need each day, and within that you have your proteins, your carbs and your fats. First is protein. Now, to calculate how much protein you need, it's 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So say if I'm 230 pounds, I would need 230 grams of protein. If you are overweight, and this applies with the fat and the carbs, if you are like heavily overweight, or you just want a more accurate reading, you can calculate it through lean body weight, and you would do it off that. So I'll put in the description of how you can calculate your lean body weight. And when it comes to fat, it is 0.4 grams of fat per pound. So the reason I'm doing these two first, the proteins and the fats, is because these are the essential macronutrients. Your body needs them to live and function properly. Some people do no-fat diets, and fair enough if that's what you want to do. If you've researched it enough and you think there are good enough reasons to do that, then go for it. But you shouldn't do it for a long period of time. It should only be for a short period of time, and I wouldn't recommend to do a no-fat diet, and I would never do that myself. Because fats and proteins, they are more important than carbs. They're the main two that your body needs just to function. And then carbohydrates, they will basically just fill in the rest of the calories. Once you've calculated your protein and fats, they stay at that, and then the carbs just fill in the rest. Now, carbs, they provide your body with energy, and they're also really important for strength in the gym, feeling good. Okay, the next step is to work out your BMR. So your BMR is your basal metabolic rate, and that is the amount of calories that you'll burn each day from doing nothing, so just laying there. There are calculators online that can do this for you. So you just put in I think it's your weight, your height, your body fat, and stuff like that. So once you have your BMR, what you're going to do is you're going to times it by how much activity you do. So there are different activity factors. I'm going to put them on the screen now. So the first one is sedentary. So this basically means you sit at home and you don't do much. Maybe you have like an office job, you're sitting around all day, or you work from your computer at home, and you don't really work out. So if you are in this category, I would definitely recommend trying to be more active, start working out. The second one is lightly active, so this is someone that works out about 1 to 3 times a week. The third one is moderate, so you work out every other day. The fourth one is active, so you're working out 6 to 7 times a week. And the fifth one is very active, so maybe you're working out 6 to 7 times a week, and you've got a high active job like construction, or you're building, or you're an athlete, maybe training like 2 or 3 times a day as an athlete, like a runner. So that would be number 5. Now, as you can see, next to each activity factor, you'll see a number. So for example, with sedentary, it's 1.2. Now what you do is you times your BMR by the number that's next to the category that you are in. And this will give you the amount of calories that you need to maintain your body weight. But once you have this number, you're now at a point where you can calculate how many calories you need to bulk or cut or stay at the same body weight that you are at now. Now, if you're watching this video, you're most likely a beginner, or you want to take it more seriously, so I doubt you're going to want to maintain your body weight. If you're looking to bulk, you'd add between 250 to 500 calories to that amount of calories that you've worked out as your maintenance. Now, if you want to cut, you take off 250 to 500 calories. I'm taking off 1,000, and I wouldn't recommend doing that. I just want to experiment and see how that reacts to my body. Right, so hopefully you now have a caloric amount that you should aim for each day. So if I was you, download an app like MyFitnessPal, track your foods each day, and try and hit that protein, carb and fat intake that you need. Now that you have your caloric amount, calculate the amount of carbs that you need. When you have your protein amount, each gram of protein is worth 4 calories, so you times the amount of grams of protein that you're getting in by 4. Each gram of fat is 9 calories, So if you then add the 2 calories from your fats and your proteins together, that will give you an amount, and then basically you just take that off the amount of calories that you need each day, and those calories that are left of carbohydrates that you'll need, so you just divide that by 4. Because proteins and carbs, they both have 4 calories per gram, and with fats there's 9 calories per gram. Alright, I thought that'd be a bit easier to explain. I hope I did it in the best way possible, and once you calculate them, that's it. Like, you then have like an amount to aim for each day. Now I just wanted to tell you what my macros are at the moment. My calories each day is 2,500, my protein is 260, my carbs is 262, and my fats is 45. Okay, so at my gym, luckily we have like body scanners. So the machine that we have at the gym, it cost about 14,000 quid. So it is a really, really good machine. When it comes to these body scanners, like, they aren't going to be that accurate, but I think ours is one of the better ones, so it does do a decent job. I want to show you my body fat and my weight at the moment. So a couple of days after the first video, I did track my weight and my body fat. Like I said, I started at 22% body fat. On here it says I'm actually 21.6. So within the first couple of days, I have lost like 0.4%. Now I'm going to do another one today and put it up. Now I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully it's decreased. You'll be able to see that. That's an update on my weight at the moment. I'm going to try and put in some videos now of me deadlifting today. I've got back day, so hopefully I get a few clips from that session.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, higher than everybody.
We show up in the party, higher than everybody.
We show up in the party, higher than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party.
Okay, so I'm going to put a physique update here. Personally, I feel like I haven't lost much fat yet. I mean, it's only been a week, so I wouldn't. But it's been okay. Like, my energies have been a bit lower in the gym, but I haven't actually lost any strength.
We show up in the party.
Okay, just to update you before I go. First of all, on Tuesday I did get quite a bad cold, so I'm feeling a bit, shitty. But I did still train. I had arm days where I was like, fuck it, I'll still train, and I did. And I felt okay, but I was getting quite hot, and I felt like from training and the heat and everything, like it was making my fever a bit worse. So I took Wednesday off, especially seeing as I had leg day, and it's an intense workout. So I just wanted to take that day off. And just relax my body and rest my body. So I did that, came back in on Thursday, so yesterday, and I smashed legs. So all was going well. I just had one day off. Still feeling the cold a bit at the moment, and once again, I'm sorry, but I had to speak quite quiet throughout this video because my dad is sleeping upstairs. I hope you have a great day, guys. Get MyFitnessPal, track your macros each day, and start making them gains. Right, peace.